Hey guys, and welcome to Architect's 3D Printing. In this video I'm going to explain you how to make the DIY 3D printed lamps that you are watching. This is the list of materials and tools that we will need to make them. We will need the plugs to connect the lamp to the socket. We will also need the cable, and to cover the cuts that we'll make to it, we will also need some heat shrink tubing. To switch the lamp on and off, we will of course need the power switch. And for the extreme of the lamp, we will need the lamp itself, the LED light bulbs, and finally, the awesome tulips that we have previously printed in 3D. A cutter or knife, a screwdriver, a pair of pliers, an electric welder, and finally a lighter to compress the heat shrink tubing. Alright, so the step 1 will be measuring the cable and mark where we want to place the plugs, switches and lamps. Once we have it, we will cut the shorter fragment of cable needed, and it's the one between the lamp and the switch. We will use the pliers to cut the cable, and we will get a fragment more or less like this one. Step 3 will be to peel the cable in both extremes of the cable that we just cut, and also the extreme of the long cable. For that, we will use our cutter. We will start with the first extreme, and later we will cut the other two. Remember to be careful and do not hurt yourself accidentally. As we can see, this cable has 3 units inside. We only need 2, so you can do it with a smaller cable, or we can even take one of them out if we want. Once we have the 3 extremes ready, we will proceed with the step 4, that will consist in connecting the 2 parts of the cables with the switch. We'll pick up the power switch, and we are going to release the 4 screws that hold it in place, and after that we will open it. As you can see, in the interior it has 4 screws that will hold the 4 units, 2 for each part of the cable that the switch will divide. Now we will release the pressure of the 4 golden screws, and after that we will insert the peeled cables inside. You can modify the length of the cables by cutting them or peeling a little bit more of it. Once we find out the perfect size, we will insert the cables in place, and after that we just have to tighten the screws. It should not move once the screws are tightened. Once we have it, we will do the same with the other side. Be careful and insert them in a way that the colors of the interior cables are matching with the ones in front of them. Finally, we will put the cap in place and hold it with the 4 screws that we released at the beginning. It clicks. Now we will connect the short part of the cable that goes out of the switch to the lamp. For that, we will peel both cables, getting something like this. Now we will insert little portions of the thin heat shrink tubing on the thinner cables, and also a couple longer and with a bigger diameter on the big cable. We will use them to cover the weldings. Now we will take 2 cables of the same color and we will wrap them together. After that, put something to protect the table you are working on, and we will pick up our electric welder. With it, we will solder both cables together using some thin. Once it's cold, we will do the same with the other little cable, and once we have both welded in place, we will cover the weldings with the heat shrink tubing that we inserted before, and we will compress it with the help of the welder or the lighter, covering everything and getting this result. Alright, so we already have the lamp, the switch, and we are only missing something in the other extreme of the cable, the plug. We will take it and we will open it, releasing the screw that holds it in place. In the interior we can see a black piece of plastic fastened with 2 screws. It will keep the cable in place and prevent to break it if we accidentally pull the cable. We will also take it out of the plug, releasing the 2 screws. And we will also loosen the 2 golden screws that will hold the metallic part of the cable in place. Now it's time to measure our cable and peel it to the optimal length. Once it's ready, we will insert them and we will tighten the screws. After that, we will insert again the black plastic fastener in place and we will close the plug, tightening the screw that keeps it assembled. At this point, we have got all the electrical installations ready. Now we are going to take the LED light bulb out of the box and we will test it. As you can see, it's working perfectly. After the test, we will disconnect the plug from the socket and we will take out the light bulb and also the plastic ring that our lamp has screwed in. This is now when we will have to take the 3D printed tulip that we printed in orange PLA and we will carefully screw it in place and then reinstall the white ring and the light bulb. Final test? Yeah! I hope you guys found this video useful and hit the like button if you liked it, and also subscribe to the channel on YouTube and follow us on Instagram or Twitter at Architects3DP to be notified every time a new video is uploaded. See you on the next video!